These are the GIM KB-28 RGB fans, and they come in at a cool price of $20 for a 3-pack. Are these going to compete with the likes of Be Quiet or Noctua? Of course not. But for how inexpensive they are, the feature set, build, and thermal performance is unmatched at this price point. I don't know if you know this, and you guys probably don't, but I actually reviewed the previous version of these GIM fans around a year ago. And I think it's safe to say I wasn't overly impressed. There's a lot of build quality problems, and there was also quite a few issues with the hub when it came to plugging in all the different fans. So I didn't really give it that great of a review. When the newer version of these fans, the KB-28s, came out, everything was completely different, and that is why I'm making this video. I've used the upgraded version of these fans for 6 months now, and I am definitely ready to give you my thoughts in addition to some noise and thermal testing. On Amazon right now, you can buy a 3-pack of these fans for exactly $20. They max out at 1300 RPM and have an advertised sound level of 20 dBA. They can move air at 38.5 cubic feet per minute, and they also feature full RGB control using the included remote, which allows for brightness and fan speed adjustment. You can also change a bunch of different color modes, which I know for some people is a big deal, and for others, they don't really care if they have RGB. A few things really jumped out at me when I first took a look at the specs of these fans. First of all, you will notice that the fan speed is around 800 RPM lower than most high-end models. We will have to see how much this affects thermal performance, but assuming it doesn't make a huge difference, I think it's a fair trade-off considering how most buyers most likely own budget to mid-range builds with cases that have decent airflow. Alright, so after running some thermal tests, my predictions were most likely correct when it came to the lower fan speed. Running these fans at the maximum advertised speed of 1300 RPM, and the gaming test, the max CPU temperature was 35.5 Celsius, and in the CPU stress test, we get around 46 degrees Celsius. At the next level, we have 1000 RPM, which in the gaming test, we got 37.1 Celsius, and in the stress test, we got 47.3. Lastly, in the lowest speed at 500 RPM, in the gaming test we got 38.3 degrees Celsius as the CPU max, and in the stress test we got 47.8. As we can see, there's a definite decrease in CPU temperature as the fan speed goes down. If I didn't have these case fans in, my PC would be a lot hotter, probably resting around 45 to 50 degrees Celsius in gaming. And I would also like to add that I only actually have 3 case fans in this huge case. So that just goes to show even more how much of a difference case fans can actually make. If you noticed on the previous graph, I did include decibel sound levels for each of the fan speeds, but since I don't have an accurate decibel meter, I just use my microphone. I'll be giving you an actual audio test so you can come to your own conclusion on how you think these fans sound. So although the noise levels might not be extremely impressive, how much air these fans were able to move and the cooling that they offered was amazing for the price of only $20. It most certainly beats not having case fans at all, which is the route many budget builders end up taking. So don't be like those people, spend the $20, get 3 case fans for your case, and it will make a huge difference when it comes to thermal performance in your CPU and all the other components on your PC. If you would like to check out the GIM case fans, they will be linked down below. That's it for this quick review, everybody. Thank you all so much for checking it out. I have some great content coming up very soon. Intel PC build, I'm getting a new camera, all that stuff. So if you're excited for that, click the sub button, hit the like button, comment if you do have any feedback for me, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys.